Hi everyone, I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News. Thank you for joining me. Did you feel the earthquake there in Canada at 5:38 a.m. this morning? It was originally a magnitude 4.0 that was downgraded by USGS to a magnitude 3.4. 443 people reported feeling this earthquake. It was up along the border with New York. Here you can see Ottawa and Montreal, and we got Maine. Most of the reports were on the U.S. side of the border. Here you can see the Hudson River. Yeah, it was all the way over there. We got Green Mountain, Vermont, etc. Brockville, Cornwall. The depth was about 6.5 miles below sea level, or 10.7 kilometers in depth. Here's the exact location using Google Earth. I've talked about the fault line that goes between the two countries. There was a 2.6 here. Now that was on June of last year, a magnitude 2.6. And I've often talked about not just the failed fault line that goes up through here by Michigan and possibly all the way down to Kansas, but I've covered the fault lines that travel right through here. The problem with research, there hasn't been a lot of research in this area, and the fault line, the ancient fault lines, are deeply buried. On Wikipedia, they have an image of one of those fault lines, and of course, there's other fault lines that go all the way up towards Montreal. On the Canadian website, they have also an image here of all the different earthquakes that have been in this area. Notice that? Yeah, we got some 6s and a 7s. And you notice here they have another image that says the pattern of historic seismic activity recorded by the Canadian Seismograph Network since the beginning of the century, showing the earthquake concentration in two subzones along the Ottawa River, and the second along the more active Montreal fault line there. Yeah, see that? You can tell. Yeah, there's a fault line that goes right through here. And of course, the other one that goes up kind of a northeasterly direction. I would not be surprised if this earthquake triggers another one down here by the Cleveland area, Rochester area. Yeah, throughout this location, Pennsylvania and Ohio. So did you feel this earthquake? How long did it last? What did the motion feel like? Please put your information down below. EMSC has it at actually 10:37, a minute earlier than what they're reporting, and it has a magnitude 3.4. Now, testimonies say, I don't recall hearing a big bump before the tremors and things rattling around inside my house with other quakes. This one was loud and hard. Woke my husband and myself from sleep, felt the house shake, but unsure if items were moving. Heard the deepest rumble all around. Woke my whole family out of bed. Now this comment is interesting. A small earthquake at home, a big bang followed by a little shake. Strong enough to panic my spouse, but not strong enough to move objects. Now there were 25 kilometers northwest of where it took place. I heard shaking and then a loud bang, which made my bed move. It slowly stopped afterwards. I think we had a violent breaking of the fault line there. Possibly a mega thrust earthquake. I could see some conspiracy theories might be behind this. It started with a loud boom, and the normal rumbling lasted about 30 seconds. Yeah, there might be talk about underground bunkers or the secret underground rail system that they're working on. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, when you hear a loud boom, you might think of an explosion. Several reports said it sounded like a snowplow. You know how they drop the bucket on the ground. I suppose that's what the loud boom was like when they heard it. Now, this one said the rumble was a long shaking, maybe 10 seconds, woke them up. More sounds are probably booms. Impression of two cars hitting in front of my house and slight shaking. Yeah, that's interesting. Shaking with big rumble. I guess that's that loud boom they've been reporting. First thought it was a sand truck along the road or a plane taking off from the airport, which we are on their take-up path. Saw no truck or plane, and the noise was too short to be a plane taking off. That's when I said to myself, it might be an earthquake. And then this other one says only heard the rumble. There was no vibration. I guess nothing shaking in their home. Yeah, very odd. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Please add what you might have heard and experienced in your thoughts. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.